Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Some tense moments for the driver of a car and its occupants after it burst into flames near I-94 in South Fargo. Take a look. We caught this view of the blaze on our Skycam. Fire crews are still on the scene, having put out the fire a short time ago. The vehicle is pulled over on the eastbound side of the 25th Street exit. Scanner traffic indicated that everyone who was inside the vehicle was able to make it out. There's no word yet on any injuries, but stick with Valley News Live for updates. 2 people are in jail following a string of garage burglaries in South Fargo. Early this morning, police surrounded the 2600 block of 36th Avenue after a report of a garage burglary in progress. Officers captured the suspects, saying they gained access into several garage units by crossing wires and then climbing through the rafters to other units. Officers arrested 20-year-old Heather Bader of Moorhead and 19-year-old Alexander Wilkie for 8 garage burglaries in 3 separate apartment complexes. Valley News Team's Joseph Ojo shows ways you can safety-proof your garage to better protect your property.
In just seconds, a thief can access your garage and make his or her way through your belongings. So we decided to take action for you and find out ways to prevent your garage from being burglarized.
It's becoming all too familiar. Crooks in our area are shorting the wires of several garages, then making their way to other units through open spaces like these.
You know, the rope itself is only controlled by this lever that's up here. And to be honest with you, if this door was sat down, you can easily reach that lever too from the outside.
Garage expert Billy Vogel says a garage door can open and close within seconds. He goes on to mention that many of the burglaries happening in the Fargo area are occurring because people are using key switches instead of keypads, which are more secure.
One thing you could do to help prevent from it getting disconnected from the outside would be to use like a cable tie or something like that to put through it to help secure it so it can't be attached grabbed from the outside and pulled and disconnected.
So what are the experts' advice for proofing your garage?
If you're heading out to the lake or going to be going to Arizona for the winter, you could actually go and vice grip that down. Now what that's going to do is it's going to prevent me from lifting that garage door up. So that's probably the most simplest, most common way. Your second way to do it would be actually to install a slide lock through the garage door. So what this will do is the same thing, and you'll go and slide that, and it'll keep it from moving through the track. Your third way of doing it, this is called electric lock, which is actually brand new as of this year.
If you live in an apartment complex, experts say before installing keypads, it is best to check with your property manager. In Fargo, Joseph Ojo, Valley News Live.
Fargo police tell us if you have a keypad access on your garage, you can learn how to harden the wires. And we have provided a link to that on our website, valleynewslive.com. Investigators have arrested 10 people in a large drug bust operation that took place over 3 months. The Paul Bunyan Drug Task Force executed search warrants for 10 people near Cass Lake, Minnesota. The investigation involved the distribution of heroin and/or fentanyl on the Leech Lake Reservation. Agents found large amounts of heroin, several ounces of fentanyl, marijuana, and weapons. The people arrested range in age from 26 to 63. Anyone with information about drug activity in that area should contact the Paul Bunyan Drug Task Force at this phone number, 218-333-8130. An arrest warrant has been issued for a North Dakota man accused of attacking his ex-girlfriend and damaging her property. 24-year-old Eric Odegaard of Jamestown is facing 2 felony charges, including aggravated assault. Court documents say earlier this month, Odegaard allegedly broke down the back door of a home where his ex-girlfriend was staying and assaulted her. He also allegedly slashed the tires of a car that was in the garage. Records show the woman is seeking restitution for her medical bills and the damaged property. As we head into the weekend, that includes the Fargo Air Show and horse racing and, of course, baseball, among other things. We want to make sure we know what's coming our way. Hutch, how's it looking?
Oh, it's looking fantastic. Any showers that we saw earlier are rapidly diminishing as we head into the overnight hours, so expect mostly clear skies and temperatures across the region cooling into the 50s out in northern and central parts of Minnesota. Otherwise, we are holding on to low 60s here across the valley on this night of the full moon. over the FM area. Temperatures will slip into those very comfortable 50s here and in Grand Forks. Now, the weekend, there will be a chance for some showers and thunder showers. Once again, we'll have hour-by-hour details on what you can expect coming up here, Andrea, in just a few moments.
Okay, thanks, Hutch. North Dakota has the 4th lowest state tobacco tax in the country at 44 cents per pack of cigarettes. Tobacco-free North Dakota says that tobacco-related health problems are the leading cause of death in the state. They proposed that the legislature's Interim Health Commission raise the tobacco tax to $1.94 per pack.
Costs of many things have gone up in the past 25 years, but our tax rate has held steady, and so the value of that tax dollar has diminished over time as healthcare costs rise, as insurance premiums rise.
Tobacco-free North Dakota also wants to add a tax for electronic cigarettes, which they say currently are not taxed in the state. Some members of the Fargo Navy traded in their sailor hats for hairnets today, helping serve meals at the Fargo Salvation Army. A group of about 10 sailors handed out salads, soup, and cookies to people who needed a free meal. The Navy volunteers came from both the USS Constitution and the USS North Dakota ships. Members of the Navy say this event is part of their mission to serve the Fargo community and give back to them whenever possible.
Whenever we pull in and out of port, we fly the North Dakota flag. We're as proud of the state as we possibly can be, and we come out here, every year or two, and we really try to pull in as much as we can from you guys, and really help us take that and have some pride when we go out there.
The event is part of Fargo Navy Week, which ends on Sunday. If you live in the FM area, you have no doubt already seen and heard the Blue Angels this week as the Navy's elite flying team prepares for this weekend's air show. The high-flying, heart-stopping performances are an incredible sight from the ground and even better from the air. Valley News Team's Lisa Bedeau got the ride of a lifetime this morning as the Navy let her suit up and take to the sky in an F-18 Hornet.
Cue the Top Gun soundtrack.
Ready to do this?
Yes.
Woo!
I was suited up and strapped into an F-18 Hornet. Lieutenant Tyler Davies flies number 5 with the Blue Angels.
Ready, hit it!
He was my pilot and coach on this media flight.
We're climbing up. Look over left and right. Look how cool that is.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is awesome.
All right, here we go.
The view was amazing from every angle.
Oh, wow.
How cool is that?
That is awesome.
It was an adrenaline rush and a bit of a tummy turner.
Ready, hit it. Great job.
I think I'm going to get sick.
Clearly, I am an amateur, but the Blue Angels are at the top of their game. The team has perfected precision flying, performing maneuvers locked as a unit in the renowned 6-jet Delta formation, sometimes flying as close as 18 inches apart.
I still can't believe I'm here. I'm in my 3rd year. I get to work with the best men and women that the Navy and Marine Corps has to offer, and to me, that's my most favorite part of this team. The flying is simply amazing, and it's beautiful, and it's glorious, and it's wonderful, but getting the opportunity to share the experience of what it's like to be on this team all around the country and ultimately all around the world with one of the most iconic names out there with the Blue Angels is simply an amazing experience.
My civilian ride was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We chased our tails and climbed through the sky.
All right.
Like I'm doing all the work. I'm so tired.
We went faster than I even thought possible.
There we go.
We went to a max performance pull there where you pulled 7.4 Gs and you stayed awake. You did awesome. You did so amazing with that. That was very impressive to see. Not a lot of people do very well with that.
There's your beautiful town of Fargo.
Is Fargo his favorite place to fly? Lieutenant Davies says he loves everything about the Navy.
A lot of people ask all the time. They say, hey, what's it like? What's your favorite city? Where do you like to go? To be quite honest, every city has something amazing to take from it.
And I now have some amazing memories of my time with the Blue Angel. Lisa Bedeau, Valley News Live.
The Fargo Air Show runs Saturday and Sunday. The gates open at 9 a.m. The show begins at 11 a.m. The gates close at 5 p.m. each day. Still to come tonight, a fast-moving wildfire is forcing thousands to flee and destroying everything in its path in Northern California. And where are the Wheaties? The Breakfast of Champions goes MIA.